Hello guys, here is Greg. Welcome to my fifth Ireland video challenge. Today I will be speaking about space management. Why is it important to have control over space? What are the benefits? What happens if the space controls you? And what kind of tips, what kind of steps you can implement to reorganize your space so that it would influence you and your significant ones in a positive way. Very often we neglect the fact that the space we are in, for example, the office space, if we work in the office, or the space at our house, is influencing ourselves. Not only, of course, our physicality, because this is something obvious, but also our psyche and the way we perceive our life. For example, if you want to have a very harmonious life, your space should be really harmonized, because when everything would be upside down, just like here, just like now, you would feel a bit strange. I think you could stand that situation, but not for a long time. Let's go back. So, if you want your life to be harmonized, the space should be in harmony. If you want your life to be passionate, if you want it to be full of emotions, full of different experiences, your space should also reflect that fact, and you should have plenty of items that will be reminding you of what is important for you, and it will be influencing you also subconsciously, so that you will attract all the passionate things in life. First important thing is to decide what type of life you want to have. If you have a clarity on this, you need to look at your space and answer the question whether this reflects your real wishes, whether this reflects your real goals and the things that are important in your life. If not, you need to take some steps. I really recommend you first to look at your space, to look at your things, check there whether there isn't anything hiding behind different items. For example, many people have a kind of a custom to and a kind of habit to hide different things they think they are really important. For example, some money, some items made of gold. Just these are just the examples behind other things. For example, behind books. This was, for example, the habit of my grandmother, late grandmother, who was very afraid of the things being stolen. So she was hiding it in different places, in different halls at her house. And you also may have a custom of, just putting the things whatever you want in the moment, not in the real place. So you should look at your space and check whether there are things, the items, not in the proper place and not stored in the proper uh, manner. The next thing, you should think about the way you use your things, you use your items. Whether it refers especially to things that are used very often. If you have, if you, for example, write a lot at in your office or at home, and you store all your papers and pens very far away from your desks, for your desk, you need, in this instance, you are wasting a lot of time to grab these things, to move them, to use them, and to move back after you finish your activities, writing activities. So about different things like that, and decide whether you could reorganize your space so that it would be more useful for use. Remember, what does it mean, well organized space? Well organized space is the space where you feel well, where you want to spend time, when you have a very positive emotions, and you like to invite other people to the space as well. So remember, have this in mind, and decide to have this type of space. Another thing is deciding how long will it take you to reorganize your space. You need just to count, and after that you need to use a kind of alarm, for example, alarm in your phone, or a timer, and try to clean up this space, to reorganize it in this um, decided time. Make a deadline and try to do this on time. Work as crazy, and just do it. This is just do it. This is the phrase that is very often used by Nike. So take example from Nike and just do it. Another thing, which is quite important, are the billings and documents that we have. And I also would like to draw your attention to this topic, because nowadays we have plenty of documents and plenty of billings that we get by post or from different offices and departments, and some people don't have a custom to store these things in one place, and when some documents are needed, then we have a problem. We even can lose our temper looking for those documents. It is really good to have one place to store all of those billings and documents, and also keep in mind that you should have another space, another place for storing the envelopes in which those documents arrived at your location. Envelopes contain very important personal data, so it is not wise to just throw them away without destroying it earlier. So store those envelopes in the specific place, and at one time, for example, once a week or twice a month, just destroy all of them and throw away. So review those tips once again, and decide for yourself whether you want your space to be better, to be different than it is now. And tomorrow I will focus on more practical steps. I will try to help you to implement those rules and make your space a better place for yourself and for your family, for your significant ones. Have a great day. All the best. Bye.